Hello, hola, bienvenidos. Welcome to Eugene Public Library's online story time. My name is Miriam, me llamo Miriam. I'm so happy to be here with you all to share stories, songs, and rhymes, cuentos, canciones, y rimas. We're going to have a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get started as usual with our Hello song by Ella Jenkins. We're going to sing it first in English and then in Spanish, and I hope everyone will join in as you learn the words. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you're fine too. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are fine too. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien, espero que tú estés bien también. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien, espero que tú estés bien también. Great, okay, now let's jump into our next song, and as usual, we're gonna do a few signs to go along with that song. So we're gonna sign for more, together, happy, and friends. We're going to sing the more we get together. The more we get together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Great, okay, thanks for singing along, friends. Let's see, let's look at the first book that I brought today. Today I found some great books about whales. So we're going to read our first book about whales. This one is called Big Whales, Small World, with words and pictures by Mark Liren Young. Blue whales are bigger than dinosaurs. Tiny vaquitas swim close to shores. Orcas are in charge in every sea. Dolphins love playing, just like you and me. Narwhals have tusks like elephants do. Beluga whales look like they're smiling at you. What do you guys think? Does it look like that beluga whale is giving us a smile? Humpbacks sing for their friends to hear. Bowheads can live more than 400 years. Sperm whales' brains are giant-sized. Beaked whales are famous for super deep dives. Speedy porpoises chase boats and leap. And all whales keep swimming when it's time to sleep. Wow, what did you think of that? So many different kinds of whales, huh? Let's see. Since we read a book about whales, how about we go ahead and now we're going to sing a song about whales. Let's see. Our song is in Spanish. Let me see if I can bring the words a little closer so that everyone can see them. Okay. So our song is called Elena la Ballena. Elena the Whale. And it says, Elena, Elena, Elena the Whale. She lived far away in the sea. In the blue water, she loved to swim, and in the blue water, she loved to play. And then, ¿qué hondo? ¿Qué hondo? ¿Qué hondo es el mar? How deep is the sea? How deep is the sea? Okay, let's go ahead and give it a try. It goes like this. Elena, Elena, Elena la ballena, vivía, vivía, vivía allá en el mar, en el agua azul, le gustaba nadar, en el agua azul, le gustaba jugar. ¡Qué hondo, qué hondo, qué hondo es el mar! ¡Qué hondo, qué hondo, qué hondo es el mar! ¡Ay, mamá! Mamacita. ¡Ay, mamá! ¡Qué hondo es el mar! Okay, great. Let's try it one more time. We're going to sing Elena la Ballena one more time. What else do whales like to do in the sea? Maybe in addition to swimming, nadar, and playing, whales sing like we just heard about in our book. So maybe instead of saying jugar, we're going to say cantar. Okay, let's try. Elena, Elena, Elena la ballena, vivía, vivía, vivía allá en el mar, en el agua azul, le gustaba nadar, en el agua azul, le gustaba cantar. ¡Qué hondo, qué hondo! ¡Qué hondo es el mar! ¡Qué hondo, qué hondo, qué hondo es el mar! ¡Ay, mamá! Mamacita. ¡Ay, mamá! ¡Qué hondo es el mar! Okay, great. Thank you all for singing along. Gracias. That was fun. Let's see. Now let's go ahead and do our stretching. We haven't moved around a lot, so are you ready to put your hands up high and put your hands down low and put your hands right in the middle and wiggle them like so, and put your elbows to the front, put your elbows to the back. Put your elbows to the side and give a quack, 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 quack. Great, okay. Put your hands up high, put your hands down low, put your hands in the middle and wiggle them like so. Put your elbows to the front, put your elbows to the back, put your elbows to the side and give a quack, 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 quack. Great job. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and look at our next book. Our next book, also about whales. This one is about bowhead whales. And we heard in our other book, Big Whales, a Small World, a little bit about bowhead whales. And in the back of this book, that has words by Avia Johnston and pictures by Tamara Campeau, there's a little bit more information about bowhead whales. So we're going to start at the back of the book, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it says here about bowhead whales. Bowhead whales are thought to be the longest lived mammals on the planet. They live longer than any other mammal, that is. They can live 200 years or longer. Having the thickest blubber of any animal keeps them warm in the cold Arctic waters all year round. They have large heads and strong skulls, which they use to break through the thick ice in winter months. Bowhead whales like to be social. They're friendly. They like to slap their tails and flippers on the water's surface, and sometimes they even leap fully out of the water. Isn't that cool? They sound like really cool animals to me, bowhead whales. We won't see them around here. We can see other whales on the coast that's near us, but bowhead whales live in the Arctic. So let's see, we're also going to learn a different word in this book. This book has a word in Inuktitut, which is a language from an Inuit language, and the word is arvak, and it's a young bowhead, a bowhead baby whale. Okay, so let's see. Let's read this story. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of all the wonderful things you have seen. Well, little Arvak, in all my 200 years, I've seen the northern lights running across the vast sky, but they do not compare to the wonder of your very first breath. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of all the joyful animals you have met. Little Arvak, I've met dancing seals who entertained us all, but they do not compare to the joy of watching you swim in the waves. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of all the giants you have seen. Little Arvak, I've seen icebergs the size of mountains floating across the sea, but they do not compare to the giant you are in my heart. Wow, look at this iceberg. Look how much of the iceberg is below the sea. It's below the water. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of all the voyagers you have met. Little Arvak, I've met geese who have traveled halfway across the world, but they do not know the feeling of home that I have with you. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of the most exciting thing you have ever done. Little Arvak, I've swum through the fastest currents you can imagine, but they do not compare to the rush of excitement I feel when we jump out of the ocean to make a big splashes together. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of something amazing you have seen. Little Arvak, I've seen walruses dive into the very depths of the ocean to find clams to eat, but that does not compare to the depth of my love for you. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of all the beautiful sounds you have heard. Little Arvak, I've heard whales singing from far across the ocean, but no sound is more beautiful than the first time I heard your voice. Grandfather Bowhead, tell me a story of the sweetest thing you have seen. Well, little Arvak, in all my 200 years, I've seen everything you can imagine, but nothing compares to the sweetness of your sleeping breaths. Oh, right. So that book, not just about whales, but also about a special relationship between a grandfather and a grandchild, huh? So maybe there are some grandparents or elders in your life that think you are very special. Okay, let's sing another song now. I've brought a friend to help sing this song. A pretty big friend. Let's see. Who's this? An orca whale. Remember, we heard about orca whales in our first whale book. We're gonna sing a song about an orca whale. So we're gonna go like this. An orca whale, and you guys can make the motion with me maybe. An orca whale, an orca whale. Then we're gonna sing about a tiny creature. Orcas are pretty big. Then we're gonna sing about a tiny creature that lives in the sea. A little sea scallop. A little sea scallop and an orca whale. And then we're gonna sing about sea otters. And when you sing about sea otters, you have to pound your chest and make a funny vibration. Okay? So let's see. It's gonna go like this. An orca whale, an orca whale, little sea scallops and an orca whale. Sea otter, sea otter, little sea scallops and an orca whale. Shall we try it one more time? Okay, let's see. An orca whale, an orca whale, little sea scallops and an orca whale. Sea otter, sea otter, little sea scallops, and an orca whale. Okay, what do you say we try one more time, but we sing it faster? You guys ready to try and sing it a little faster? Okay, let's go. An orca whale, little sea scallops and an orca whale. Sea otter, little sea scallops and an orca whale. Okay, great. Thanks for singing along, guys. Let's see. All right, let's do our, this is big, 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 and this is small, small, small. This is short, 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 and this is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, 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 and this is slow, 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 and this is yes, 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 and this is no, no, no. This is big, 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 and this is small, small, small. This is short, 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 and this is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, 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 and this is slow, 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 and this is yes, 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 and this is no, no, no. All right, great, okay. Friends, let's go ahead and close story time with our final song, If You're Happy and You Know It. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. And if you're happy and you know it, say goodbye to your story time friends. If you're happy and you know it, say goodbye, adios, hasta la próxima. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, say goodbye till next time. Okay, thank you all for joining me for story time. We'll be back next week. Have a great day.